What is happening, guys? MLB Public, Tuesday, August 10th. We got a full 15 gamer tonight, so I'm hoping to get on with Ryan in a little bit here to make our members only video. But I wanted to get on here and get something out for the public. Like I said, it's a big slate tonight. Quite a few good spots. I'm excited to talk this out with you guys. If you want the members only video today, go ahead and check out the DFS 5-pack. Go sign up for a membership. We got real good deals going on right now. NFL coming soon. We would love to have you. With that being said, let's dive in. Make it short and sweet. For a 15 gamer, not the best pitching options in my eyes. There's certainly some guys up top that are worth looking at, and I will be interested in some of those guys. But I wanted to go a little bit off the board and outside the box and talk about Aaron Ashby. So this is one of the top pitching prospects in baseball, one of the Brewers' top prospects. He came up at the end of June and was awful in the same spot at home against the Cubs. Got absolutely lit up. This was on the Cubs, actually had a good lineup. Guys like Chris Bryant, Javier Baez, Anthony Rizzo were still there. That said, it doesn't make you feel good that he just got absolutely torched in his only big league start. However, his strikeout upside is real. I think people will be very turned off by that -10. How could you not be? He had in his debut. I have no problems going right back here, especially, again, like I mentioned, there's some good pitchers up top, but it's not like a loaded slate where I think there's so much opportunity cost. There's some expensive bats I like as well. Ashby allows you to get to basically all of them. And sure, there's risk here. I mean, if he's off, even though the Cubs lineup sucks, they could get to him. They still got pro hitters, up and down their lineup. They're playing for the Chicago Cubs, so they're in the major leagues at the time, for the time being at least. But if he's on, I mean, his upside's real at 4,400. This guy's got big time strikeout upside. I'm willing to give him a mulligan for that debut against the Cubs and go right back here at 4,400. I would only really be looking here at tournaments. Don't think you want to trust him in cash games, but I'm a tournament player, so I am feeling some Ashby tonight. All right, let's talk about some bats. So one of my favorite bats on the slate, just too cheap. A guy, Whit Merrifield, who we've used a bunch at the DFS 5-pack over the past couple of years. Just a prototypical cog in the machine. Very, very rarely under 4K. I mean, this guy has been around 5K for much of the past 2 years. Not having the greatest year, but still showing upside. Steals in 3 out of 5, including back-to-back games. He's got power upside. Facing a lefty, especially at 3,800, I think you can look here in all formats. Obviously, if you're stacking a team and you want to use the second baseman there, do your thing. But as far as a one-off goes or on paper, I like Merrifield as one of the top 2 B options in all formats. All right, now to a guy I think you definitely lock in your cash game lineups and certainly playable in tournaments, as I like the Reds quite a bit here. Nick Castellanos, just still mispriced. Wasn't good last night, only ended up with 2 points, but that's baseball. Incredibly cheap again in a matchup with a lefty. His upside is about as high as it gets in this type of spot. Has some of the better numbers against left-handed pitching in all baseball, and he's been like that. This is another guy that I've loved for years. When he was on Detroit, I've been using him, and it's continued. Now he's even better with the Reds. So 6 of 13 off Smiley with 4 doubles, 2 walks, only 1K. Castellanos is in a great spot. I like him a lot in a red stack as a one-off. All formats, but I think you definitely lock him into your cash games. Now a guy I like a lot in tournaments is Adolis Garcia. So has really struggled the second half of the year after coming on like gangbusters in that first half. Showing signs of life recently, though. 30 DK points in the past 2 games, including a homer. He's 3 for his last 7. He's also 3 for 6 against Logan Gilbert, and I bring that up because Gilbert is projected to be the highest owned pitcher on the slate. That's not to say I don't like Gilbert here. I'm a big fan of his stuff. I like his arm. I like the cut of his jib, and he's certainly in play against a weak-ass Texas lineup. That said, he's expensive, and he's no guarantee to dominate. He hasn't been great the past couple times out. He's been a little bit shaky. I'm not going to be surprised to see Texas get to him a little bit. The leverage is real. Garcia is cheap for his upside at 3K. I don't really want to stack Texas, but I don't mind a one-off or 2, and Garcia is right at the top of the list. Last but not least, speaking at the top of my list, that's going to be Yordong, Alvarez, whatever you want to call him. Double DK points in 4 straight. He's locked in right now. Getting absolutely no love in a matchup with John Gray. And I respect John Gray. He's a good pitcher. But he's also been a lot better at home. He has not been good on the road. This is not a good spot for him against the Houston lineup that takes a ton of pitches. I think they've got real upside here, and they're going way under the radar. We get Alvarez at under 5K at low ownership. Sign me up. He's one of my favorite plays on the slate. I love him in tournaments. He's, again, one of my favorite pieces of a Houston stack. I like him as a one-off. I'm all over Alvarez tonight. I love him here, and I hope he stays low owned. That is what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know short and sweet's a little bit different from what I've been doing, making most of the members only videos public. I figure during baseball it's a little bit of a smaller crowd. I will do that on some days, but not every day because I don't want to be unfair to the members. So on a 15-game slate like this, like I said, I'm hoping to get with Ryan in a little bit, and we would love to have you go sign up for the 5-pack and get that members only video. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hope you have a good week. Thanks.